Hey guys, so I know it's been a while since I made a type of video like this, but I put a lot of thought into this. Um I really want to move forward with my channel, if you guys haven't noticed, in terms of like how I've been doing on my community post and just in general, just like beforehand. And I decided to make a decision that hopefully will be good, but also will just kind of move me out like the direction I'm going, I guess I can say. I guess let me explain before anything. So if you guys don't know, my channel used to be, and kind of is to a point if you look at it like how I am, it used to be a mixed bag because, I used to do, like, Switch content and, like, for example, like, Bendy and just, like, other stuff that didn't do good, and, my current content isn't, unfortunately. And well, honestly, I'm trying to figure out what to do, but I haven't really been getting any luck in terms of who I've been asking, I guess I can say. But still, even if, one thing I do, and I still do, is PvZ Heroes, which if you guys don't know what that game is, or at least the non-PvZ Heroes community, it's essentially just a card game where it's like you take turns and like you have different cards you could put in different strategies, and like it's complicated, but just know that it's a card game. And I've been doing that while on the sidelines. Essentially have been doing Forsaken, Die of Death, some other games, but mainly just those. Now you guys may be wondering, hey, why are you bringing this up? Well, you see, if you guys haven't noticed by now, I'm getting invested in Forsaken, Die of Death, and all that, and I like those games. I really like them, and I want to make content in that area. And I will admit this. I have been kind of questioning this before, but I still do PvZ Heroes content, which if you guys don't know, if you do two things at once with two different communities with two different games, it's two different communities with a mixed bag, I guess I can say. It's maybe you know, maybe you don't. The community and the games I want to go into further is Roblox, and like for example, like Die of Death and Forsaken, even if those can be troublesome games. Not Die of Death, but Forsaken, obviously, if you guys don't know. But yeah, so essentially I put some thought into it, and if you guys don't know, I have been doing Plants vs. Zombies Heroes videos of just the daily challenges. Like, I've been doing them for a while. Like, there's a whole bunch of videos. To be exact, my first ever PvZ Heroes video was January 11th, 2022, and I've done about 736 daily challenges and 226 puzzle parties. That was when I checked my analytics and my personal side of my channel. And honestly, I did it back then just to kind of get in with a community, but now that I'm working with other stuff, it feels like it's just branching into my normal like videos, like my edited ones that I spend hours on, and it feels like that I'm getting the wrong communities mixed with each other, if that makes sense. Now, don't get me wrong, it could be me, and I just have to get like help with how I'm editing or what footage I'm getting, or just in general how the video is. But I personally feel like, and I've had this thought for a while, I essentially started my channel with PvZ Heroes, and I still do it. But as much as like I'm getting people from the other side of the community that, like, with other games I'm playing, I feel like I'm still getting that same community, and I'm not doing good enough because either, no offense, but I'm just gonna say it bluntly, attention span is like they can't sit down and watch it, or like, I don't know, I feel like it's just not interesting to them, which would make sense. But also the problem is that I want to attract new people, and just in general, like, people that are into that fandom, or just like people that could get interested into it, if that makes sense. So as I said before, I put a lot of thought into it. It makes sense in my head, and eventually I'll have to do it because I did get some tips before, or just an opinion, and it was one of the things I noticed. I'm essentially making the decision to end the PvZ Heroes videos, I guess I can say. Now, for the fans that watch my PvZ Heroes videos, don't suddenly go in the comments and, like, absolutely start torching everything. Let me do some explaining first. The only reason why is because I did that at the start of my channel, and now I'm close to 1,000 subscribers, which somehow I haven't reached that. Like, even if some things could take time, it's been like 6 years on YouTube, maybe 5, and it's still there. But still, even if, like, I want to move forward with my channel, and I feel like there's dead weight, and PvZ Heroes is throwing off the community and, like, the viewers I actually want. But I have a bit of a compromise, I guess I can say. No, despite what I said, yes, I will end it, and I do want to, just so I could actually move forward with making actually, like, shorts, either just for me regularly playing, maybe for my videos, and not just like 2-minute shorts of like a daily challenge or something. But my compromise is that I may still do it, but not in the same way. Obviously, as you see on my channel, or just in general, as I said, I do the daily challenges and all that, and I feel like that's really unnecessary. So my solution is I will still make PvZ Heroes videos, which I may just stop it entirely if this doesn't work, but I will only do the puzzle parties. Now, from people that aren't in the PvZ Heroes community, essentially what puzzle parties, I'm keeping that in, by the way. Essentially what those are is like daily challenges that you have to beat in one go, or else you lose. Some are impossible because of nerfs to a card, or some can be difficult or easy. But yeah, those are essentially the challenges that, like, people need help on, and I do get good views on them. I will admit, my last one was, like, almost coming up to, like, 20k. I believe it didn't get there, but still, like, so I still want to do those, unless that doesn't work out, and I still get the same viewers on my main Die of Death Forsaken videos, but also make genuinely full edited PvZ Heroes videos, which, if you guys don't know, essentially, like, it's just like a basic, like, record rounds, edit that, and, like, maybe make shorts about it, but, like, honestly, just make videos only about it. Now, as I said, I could just scrap this entirely and could just stop making PvZ Heroes videos entirely, but I still want to be part of that community. Obviously, I'll play on my own time, but still. So, yeah, that's my decision, and, don't go riot in the comments, but honestly, don't unsubscribe. just because I'm not doing PvZ Heroes anymore. Like, honestly, watch my current content, see if you like it. If not, then either just don't pay attention to my channel, or like, I don't know, maybe show support on my PvZ videos that I test, like, after this. So, like, maybe you guys still want to see it, but only like a side thing. Maybe make a new channel just for that, but probably not. Now, one thing I will say is that, technically speaking, there is a week of daily challenges, and I'm gonna finish those just to finish the week, but then after I'm cutting it off and like essentially just maybe test a couple basic videos, but afterwards, like, I'm no longer gonna do the daily challenges. I'll test the whole ideas before, but still. It honestly was kind of a tough choice, because as I said, I do want to grow on my channel, but it's been sticking with me for so long, and as much as I'm moving on to other content, it's like a hoarder. Like, honestly, if I can be blunt, it's like a hoarder, and they can't let go of something even though they moved on, and like, you need to drop the dead weight and move forward. So, yeah. Tell me your feelings about it, and for the community outside of PvZ Heroes, tell me your feelings as well, because I know that I do it daily, but I don't fully always make like normal videos, I guess I can say, in terms of how long they take to make. So yeah, like, as I said, it was honestly a tough choice, and this is coming like not scripted, coming from the heart. Yeah, so hopefully you guys stay and enjoy. As I said, tell me your feelings down below, and just in general, like, hopefully you'll stick with me and just maybe show your support, maybe help my channel grow to at least like 1,000 subs. Like, that's my goal, and I'm gonna be doing something big for that, but still. So if you stayed, thank you so much. I'll probably have some like Forsaken mixed Eye of Death, or just only Forsaken footage, but honestly, I'm gonna work on this video, edit it big or something. So yeah, as I said, tough choice, but still, the change isn't massive, but it'll be big enough to where it'll throw some fans off, knowing my origins and how I still stuck to them. But yeah, thank you again for watching, and hopefully you stick with me. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and yeah.